I finished the video, right? It is here. It's fucking almost 8 gigabytes. It's 40 minutes almost, right? And then I find this fucker right here. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I go to his account. I'm gonna actually have this as my thumbnail for the video. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so why do I have it? I have him open over here. Arena is gonna be the new victim, right? I did mention everything. I'm just gonna actually open with this video instead, so people understand that this is actually a really serious video. Riot's talking about smurfing and stuff like that, but here's the thing. I didn't mention how to actually delete smurfing altogether, but here's the thing. They have found another way, right? They have found another way how to level up an account, basically, right? Look, 31, level 31, right? So it is actually up for sale. It was up for sale, and I think the this account got bought right here. The account got bought right here, okay? It got bought right here, and the name got changed, right, to this. Because it is from an unverified email, right? Because whenever they sell these accounts, it always have to be unverified emails, right? So you can actually log into these accounts and just change to your main email or whatever other email that you're gonna use, right? So this account, by say, you can say that if you go into League, I'm not gonna log in again. If you go into League, you have ARAM, you have intermediate bots, beginner bots, whatever, right? So now Arena is a victim of it as well. So we have bots going on Arena, by the way. We have bots going on Arena. I just discovered this. We have bots going on Arena. Every single thing is on 8th place. This is a bot account. This is a bot account. Right here. Do you see what I mean? Since Riot is taking action and they know about it, and they know that whatever I said, right, that we have to remove XP gain from ARAM and intermediate bots, intro bots, beginner bots, whatever, right? That whole thing, it's not good for any new player anyways. Just fucking remove XP, right? So, and also make the new requirement for ranked games to be level 100. Then all of these accounts are just gonna fucking vanish, right? So this is a bot account. It's only abusing Arena all the way to level 30. This is where the account began to be 30, right? You see? You see? And then suddenly it goes to ranked. And look. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And this is the name, by the way. You can only imagine the hatred for Riot, right? So yeah. I'm gonna put this on the video as well. I'm gonna make this the thumbnail, obviously, and fucking hell, man. I just keep on discovering new stuff. Jesus Lord. Hello, man. It is I, Prowlin. Nah, I'm not gonna talk like that the whole video. I'm not. Because I'm not him. I'm this guy. Yes. Leave me alone. So, hi there. I wanted to, disclose some things about smurfing. I mean, I saw Riot put out a video where it says they're gonna do something about smurfing, about boosting and like, what's it called? It was something about hijacking. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was something about dealing with Smurfs, right? And here's the easiest way to deal with Smurfs, though, and I'm just gonna say it out loud. Botting. How to destroy botting? Just remove XP gained from these. Just do it. No more botting will happen. How to remove hand leveling accounts? Remove XP from ARAM. That's it. And if that shit continues, I will say this generation has like almost no patience at all. So what you want is new players, right? And new players need time to learn a bunch of champs that you made. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of champs, right? So the best way to make them learn the champs is that they go versus, versus each other. Always 10 different champs, play ARAM, but they're not gonna get any XP from it. So what you do, you have swift play. right? Swift play is like 20 minutes to 25-minute game, basically. And nobody who's making these accounts, right? These Smurf accounts, they don't have time to go all the way to level 100. So what you do is that you make the new requirement to start ranked game. Because why does Smurf exist? Because they want to ego stroke, and they want to ego stroke their rank and whatever, right? And they go solo duo queue. Solo duo queue, level 30. I think it takes like what? It takes it takes like 80 games. It takes 80 games to level to 80, right? So if it's botted account, it takes not that long. If it's hand leveled, of course it takes a bit longer, right? So what happens here is the XP gained from these game modes, they should be significantly lower. Because when it comes to League of Legends, we know League of Legends for draft, we know it for flex, we know it for solo duo queue, right? But I feel like no new players need to go and play solo duo right away, because you don't want them to have the mentality of competitive, mentality right away. You want them to have the mentality of learning, right? And learning means you have to give it time, and give it time means you have friends mean you will have friends to play League with, and the best way to do so is team builder. Remove flex, it's dog shit, because flex is basically what we have in World of Warcraft. It's called fucking team builder, right? Or not team builder, it's called fucking dungeon fighter, right? Zero interaction. You don't know who the fuck you're gonna be queued up against or with, right? It's dog shit. It makes the game like I don't think I have interacted with anybody in game if I'm like in flex, right? Everybody's just super quiet. Nobody talks. There's no engagement, no nothing. Okay, so what I want is also a global chat, right? Let's say we are in the main page over here. You see this fucking area right here? Remove it, okay? Put this, all these tabs, make a new one right here, like a circle button, and you just click on it. All of these options will show. What you do on this side of the whole client, you make a global chat, right? You make a global chat, and the global chat is going to be heavily modified by Riot, right? And the only thing will happen here is that people are going to try to search for other people to play with. But then you're going to be like, but wait, don't we have that? Yes, we do. We have League servers, right? But they're not as moderated, right? We want a more live system. You know what I mean, right? And why? Because we're gonna have Team Builder. Team Builder is gonna help us quite a lot, actually. And for those who will disagree, Team Builder would be the new way to actually make friends in League, and I will tell you why, right? A new person starting League, right? And he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, but maybe he got recommended by a friend who watched Arcane. I was like, yo, wanna play League? Yeah, sure. Why not? You can also play as one of those characters you saw in Arcane. Oh wow, really? Yes, you have Vi, you have Jinx, you have Jace, you have Victor. You can play as them. You have Warwick, you can play as them. You have also Ambessa and Mel. Oh my god, really? And they just get into the game because they're a new player, and like they just buy one of these champs they saw in Arcane, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm a new player now. But you need to make sure that the new player feels safe. But the new players cannot feel safe whenever a bunch of other people is just gonna ruin the games for them, right? Oh wait, this is just one side, and this is page number 2, right? Okay, so let's go to over here. Let's go over here, right? We have page 20 till page 44. Up till fucking 542 pages of only ranked Smurf accounts, right? We have 10,000 results here, right? If I click on handmade, we have 8,000 handmade, right? If we click on top sellers, we have 4,000, yeah. And if we have fresh Smurf, we have almost 2,000, right? And here's the thing, they're all cheap. They're really, really cheap. And all these fuckers are basically this guy. I met him in a game in a ranked game. He was in my team. He was playing Wukong with a duo booster as well. His friend from the same country, because he told me that he was from Turkey. He was playing Wukong and his friend was playing top lane Volibear. So after the game I added him and this was the conversation. I didn't actually put the whole conversation here. The only thing that matters is that the guy admits that he's doing business, he's creating accounts, he's selling it, and he's not playing the game for fun. Now this are these people, basically. All of these people, because business is business, right? And the funny thing is, Riot is losing money on this. How can I tell? Because a popular streamer, let's say, is gonna do a Iron to Challenger whatever run, right? Bullshit. And then he buys this account because there is 3 jungle champions in this that are giga broken. One of them is also Echo, right? Yes, Echo is right there, 59%. Nunu is not here, surprisingly, which is kind of weird. I think Nunu should be there as well. It's also a Smurf champion, in my opinion. Udi should also be there, but it isn't, sadly. But let's say this guy is like, I'm gonna buy this account because it has champs that I need, right? Now, there are 10 plus skins in this account because it got from a chest. I will say Riot has been quite generous, right? I will go right over here. Here. Okay. So look at these skins I got from a chest. I was really lucky, okay? I was really lucky. I never had to buy these skins, but these skins altogether are around 100 euro, right? But let's say Nunu bot. I also got this from a chest. It's one of the most adorable skins out there. Now, I would happily pay Riot for this skin, right? Because it has quite a lot of work, quite a lot of love put into it. Now, imagine this. This fucker who's selling this account got this token, right? The skin shard for free. This guy is gonna buy it, right? This money is not going to Riot. It's going to this fucker right here. This Turkish guy, let's say. And that's not good, because then Riot is losing money on both ends. New players aren't buying skins because they're getting fucked by Smurfs in ranked, and Smurf players are not going to buy skins because they only had money to buy the Smurf account, and they're just smurfing to ego stroke basically, and it is not a healthy environment, and they're not going to buy skins on that unless they're a streamer, a really successful one, so they can just go ahead and buy a skin, or they watch Drewtooth, so they can just go just have custom skins, so they never have to buy any skins, right? Now here's the thing. I would say right now, again, I will repeat, do this. Remove XP from ARAM. Remove XP from these intro, beginner, intermediate. This gonna hurt the botted accounts. This is gonna hurt the hand leveled accounts. And then you increase that you need to be level 100 to start playing ranked. And you will see all these fucking accounts are gonna get fucked in the ass immediately, because they put this shit out here because it's already level 30, right? But now they have to be level 100. You can do this, Riot. You can do this overnight. You will piss off so many online cafe shops who are doing this shady business because they only started with 5 PC and 5 kids who they manipulated and saying, hey, I'm gonna give you fucking how much? Wait. I'm gonna give you 10 lira. 10 euro. 500 lira almost. And 500 lira, with this, you can actually buy big sandwiches, basically, right? I'm just gonna oversimplify it. And you can actually eat with this money for a week, right? You can actually eat this. Eat for a whole week with this money, because I was in Turkey last year, right? And trust me, with this you can be full for a whole week if you know how to spend. And for a bunch of kids, this is fucking heaven amount of money. I'm just gonna say it right now because it was heaven amount of money, and I'm fucking adult. So here's the thing: you can fuck all of these in the ass overnight. Just increase the level requirement to 100, and you will see they'll get so pissed off. They will get so pissed off because all of their botted account is already on the market. So what will happen? They have to individually go log into the accounts, right? And just remove all of these. They have to remove all of these. They have to remove all of it overnight. And if you just increase, like, you know, this, or not increase, like you just remove XP from this, just 6 months, try it. I guarantee you it's gonna be one of the best experience of your entire life, and you would do the whole community a big fucking favor. A big fucking favor. Yes, League of Legends is not only about ranked, in my opinion. If you're a casual player, you want to play games with friends, go. Sure, go ahead. Yes, I understand that. But here's the thing. You want to have the competitive feeling, remove flex, and bring back Team Builder. This is, I'm going to tell you right now, is going to be the best idea ever, okay? We have factions, right, in League. We have Ionia, we have Ionia, we have Zon, we have fucking Shadow Isles, whatever, right? Let's say. And we have one guild member or guild leader who makes a faction, right? And the faction will only be able to have 100 members, right? And it's kind of going to be like Clash, like find a team or like, you know, this and that. Like it's going to be like a more of a hub, right? Just like this. Create a team and you just, you know, make a guild basically. And you name the guild. And you make sure what faction it is and this and that. And all different factions have different sort of rewards, right? So now I'm going to say it right now. You have that. You will see people are going to play quite a lot. And the competitiveness is going to actually come through playing Team Builder. And when they feel like, you know what, I want to test this out by myself. Once they have played enough games with their friends in Team Builder, they'll be like, okay, we can go solo duo now. Because I'm level 100, right? They will feel way more safer approaching because then everybody is level 100 and above. And everybody is going to have the, let's say, how should I say? It's going to be way easier to determine which accounts are going to be with or versus, right? Because there's not going to be any Smurfs. Everybody is going to be basically with their own skill level. Right, and then another thing that I want is this happening, right? Team Builder happening, and we have global chat, and the global chat will be modified, as I said. It will help quite a lot to find new players, new people, because why? We need engagement, right? We had engagement in World of Warcraft, but that was removed in Cataclysm. And we brought in fucking, what's it called? Team Builder. Or not Team Builder, what the fuck? Dungeon Finder, right? And you don't have to speak to anybody. You don't have to speak to anybody. Here, you know what we used to do? Huh? This is what we used to do. This is what we used to do. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Look. General, tank join queue for ramparts. You see what I mean? Instant. People talk. People just like, holy shit, we can get into a game. This and that. Excitement. We don't have that shit anymore. Nobody talks in a flex queue like a lobby chat. Nobody talks in here as well. Nobody talks here as well. Nobody talks here as well. Nobody talks! It's bullshit. Like, there's no engagement. And people will be like, yeah, but we have engagement here. Yeah, but Discord is something else. I will tell you. Even Discord did another fuck all stuff that I saw. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? I think it's in this one. Hold on, group. Yeah. Here. Okay, you see this one? So it's a game invitation, right? It's a game invitation. So it says sometimes like 4 out of 5, right? And you can click on it and you'll be the 5th person to join. It's basically this. It's basically Dungeon Finder. Nobody needs to talk. You just join. It is really bad because you want the community to engage as much as possible, right? So you have Team Builder. Now imagine this. I'm going to even give you another idea right away, right? I'm gonna actually stick to this. So we talked about removing Smurfs and what you need to do. We talked about team builder. Okay, team builder, here's the thing. Wouldn't you want a bunch of streamers going against each other and make the best content of their life on Twitch while Cadril is streaming it? And you know, you can actually rake up so much money, because what you could do is on events, you can tell all these streamers that 10% of whatever the viewership and whatever money they make from those streams, 10% goes to Riot. You will make so much money around the weekend, you have no fucking idea. Because hey man, end of the day, these streamers are your bitches, right? I'm gonna say it right now. They are your bitches, basically. So you can just tell them, yeah, you're playing my game, but you guys have quite a lot of influence, and the game is better than ever because of you guys. We are thankful. Thank you. But on event days, not individual streams, only on event days, when they decide, let's say, there's a whole team builder, right? There's a whole guild with just a bunch of streamers, right? Streamers can go against streamers or whatever, or like they can even be versus the LR team, right? They can be versus Lost Ratones. And imagine this, a bunch of streamers are gonna be versus Lost Ratones. It's not even Twitch rivals nor nothing. It's just a weekend. It's just a weekend. And they just decided that they're gonna stream that shit on Twitch, right? And Cadril streams that shit. You will make so much fucking money, you have no idea. You have no idea. And it would be one of the best things to watch as well, because, you know, I really want to watch streamers going against each other in a daily basis, right? That competitive scene is really nice, because then there's a lot of things you can watch, there's a lot of things you can appreciate as a player, right? Yes. And just because of that competitive scene, team builder is going to get even more popular, because other people are seeing that and they're like, oh shit, my favorite streamers are playing this game mode called team builder. Maybe we should actually build a team. Maybe we should make a guild system. Maybe we should have a guild leader who just invites a bunch of people, who has different roles, and we can have up to 100 members, right? And here's the funny, right? Let's say you are in your team builder, right? And your guild name is Zawnite or something. And there are 50 people online. You have 100 people added in the whole system, but there's 50 people online. And just because there's 50 people online, 5 people searching for a game at once, and so is some other 5 people in the same guild. They can actually be met up versus each other. That would be so cool. Like, imagine if I am versus my own guild and versus my own friends. That would be so cool. But then you remove the flex system, right, entirely, and just make a team builder, and it would be so much fun. I will tell you right now, it would be so much fun. League would be entirely new game, and it would be like, holy shit, people are just gonna play. I guarantee you, people are just gonna play. And the other thing about where was it? I was gonna mention skin tokens. Yes. Skin tokens, it's actually my own idea. I wanted to say this, that let's say somebody in that guild is a really, really good Veigar main, right? But he knows that he's the best Veigar in the entire guild, and he's a really good mid laner. He's kind of a bit of a bossy, and everybody likes him because, you know, he's fucking cool. He's the Veigar player. But the thing is, the guy doesn't have any skin, right? He doesn't have any skin. And he's like, maybe, you know, it would be really cool to have a Veigar skin, but I cannot afford it. Maybe it was in 50% sale. I could have afforded it, you know. But then you make the life easier for this guy, because you can also squeeze money out of him. The only thing you need to do is, let's say, beginning or late, let's say you give him a skin token, and you can only have 1 skin token per month, right? Let's say he's gonna use a skin token for this skin. He used it 25th of January, right? That means the next skin token he's gonna get back is gonna be around 26th of February, right? So what is a skin token? Skin token is we use it on a champion, right? it will help you rent the skin for up to a whole week, right? You play it, you try to feel if the skin is good or not and stuff like that. You get used to it, right? And then once 1 week is over, you cannot play with the skin anymore, but the price goes down by 50%. And the guy suddenly have, the money to buy it, because he could only buy it on half price. And he has exactly half price, so he can just buy it. And now he is the, Vagar in the whole team, right? He's gonna unleash, he's gonna show off his heroism or whatever. End of the day, everybody's about that heroism shit, right? I mean, come on, everybody wants to be that main character. That's League of Legends. I mean, come on, it's in the name. So you want to make this guy feel special, right? And let's say he's also a new player. Maybe he's played for like a 1 year. For me, anybody who has been playing League for like 3-4 years, they're a new player for me. Anybody who has been playing it for 6 years, 7 years, okay, mid. You have been playing since start, well, okay, fine, you're old as fuck, like me, right? So the thing is, you do this, more people will play this game. More people will be like, oh shit, this skin looks nice. Advertise these skins. Advertise any like cool creatures, like just fucking advertise. They will come out from the woods and be like, oh shit, I want to play this game for this fucking skin or whatever, right? They will buy it. But you need to make it an easier option for them, right? So you have skin tokens, right? I feel like it's a really good idea. Because in the future, let's say this same person will buy for the full price instead, right? Because he's gonna work in the future, and he probably is gonna still play the game because the game has been nice to him, because there's no Smurfs, there's no assholes, shameless assholes, just ruining his games, because Smurfs don't have patience. They just wanna, oh shit, I'm going 25 and 25. 25 wins and 25 loss, this account is doomed. Okay, I'm gonna buy a new one. Goes to a new one. Buys another one for like 50 or no, 5 euro or 8 euro or 10 euro, right? And just starts over again and starts shitting on a bunch of people, new players, right? You don't want that. So yeah, it's not funny, right? It's not funny. Okay, so what else are we gonna talk about? Dodge tokens. Okay, this is something people might be really annoyed about, but I feel like it's needed. Sometimes we can smell a loss from a mile away, because you look at the draft and like, this shit is not gonna work out, right? Because sometimes people play their comfort champs and even in ranked, and they're like, man, this draft is shit, bro. What the fuck, we're gonna lose for free now. So thing is, you need to understand, sometimes you should be able to prevent the loss, but you should only get like 1 token, right? 1 token per 24 hours, and the tokens don't stack. You only get 1, right? So you can dodge 1 time, but the next dodge you do by yourself without the token is going to be 30 minutes instead of 5 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever. Do you understand what I mean? So this will prevent people from dodging as well quite often. But you get a free dodge without, you have to wait 6 minutes or whatever. I think it's good. You can always dodge if you see the draft is shit, right? Because you don't want to lose for free. Sometimes you have the stomach feeling, fuck, I'm gonna lose this one. Dodge token, right? Now this guy was on about something. Why remove Grandmaster playing 900 LP in Master, even though you're obviously much better than Master 400 LP players, and especially Master fans. Okay, he has a good point. But here's the thing: why I do want to remove Grandmaster, because this has to do something with queue times as well, right? People will be fucking mad at me for saying this, but as an experiment, I want Riot to remove Iron and Grandmaster and make so that once you hit Masters, you only need 500 LPs to reach Challenger, right? And I know it's gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? Why? Because here's the thing, I believe queue times is an issue. The only way to bottle it, there's no other way, because there's no new people coming in. So you need to give it some time for the new people to come around to play, so there are more people in game. Right now it's just Smurf versus Smurf basically almost all the time, right? Which is why queue times are almost dead. We need new players, but for that to happen we need to give the new players a secured ground, and once we see there's a lot of players in League at the moment, then we can add back Grandmaster and Iron, right? Right now I feel like there's not many people playing, in my opinion, because the queue times are really high. So what you do, I'm gonna get quite a lot of hate for this, people will fucking hate me for this. As an experiment, merge EUNE and EU West together and just call it EU. Okay, just call it EU, and then you will see the queue times will go down significantly. People will hate me for this, but there's no other way. There's no other way. You want more games. Hey man, when I started playing League, when I go up in a queue, I'll tell you, season 6, right? Let's say. Wait, that's ranked. Let's say draft. When I used to play draft before playing ranked. Here it says estimated time 1 minute 45 seconds. Back in the time, estimated time was 30 seconds up to 35 seconds. Highest on work days was 50 seconds because, you know, people had schools or work or whatever. Now it's 1 minute 45 seconds. That means even in a normal game that shit's really low, right? But now we can also tell that the game is really competitive. So if we go over here, the search is lower because nobody wants to play normal because it's not fun. So why? People are more competitive than anything, right? So this is what you do. I have said everything, right? This is exactly what you need to do to make League a really fun experience for everybody. The fucking high elo, the low elo, the new people, or new people who are gonna play the game and feel like safe because there's no Smurfs in the game. You delete Smurfs, right? Now I'm gonna say everything again to clarify. So remove Smurfs. How do you do that? You remove XP from ARAMs. You remove XP from intro, beginner, and intermediate. This will delete the botted accounts. This will delete the handmade accounts, right? Just have XP gained from Swift play, normals, and, well, ranked, obviously. But make it so that you can only start playing ranked from level 100. People don't have patience to actually do this, right? You can stop this overnight. You can make this new rule. Just try it. Just try it. It's such a middle finger to all of these sites. Just do it, because all of them are comfortable knowing that somebody will buy their, you know, account right now. And trust me, there's a lot of people buying it right now while I'm speaking. So you can do it right now. Just make the requirement to level 100. You will see these guys, they will flip. They will fucking flip because, you know, they were already ready to sell. Now they have to do triple the work to sell one account. Then that account won't be in 10 euros anymore. They'll be worth 40 euros instead. And no streamer or normal people who wants to actually buy maybe Annie in Wonderland or like Project Jas or whatever is gonna buy, because they want to save up to their favorite champion skin instead of buying these fucking Smurf accounts, right? So there you go. You have the whole thing now. I hope I have explained it enough. I might get quite a lot of hate, but that is to be expected. I just want Drew to understand that this is an it's an open mind theory, right? It is still something that I would like Riot to do something about, because these things will change League quite a lot for the better, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Just do it. As I said, you can just do it overnight. Just do it. Just do it and see it for yourself. Just say out loud, to play ranked, you need to be level 100 in requirement. And you will see in Discord, right that night, everybody is just gonna shit on their pants. Everybody, because they cannot smurf anymore. They cannot smurf anymore. They have to go back to their main accounts and just stay there, you know? Nobody has patience. But then you have to also, you cannot just make it 100 level, right? You have to also have team builder. You have to give them something back so they can lean on, right? Otherwise it won't work. You have to give them free stuff, this and that. And also another thing that I didn't mention, maybe I forgot, since the guild system is gonna be faction based, then it's gonna be faction based rewards, like faction based icon or like skins that you're gonna get for free. Let's say you win 5 games in team builder with your whole team as a guild, right? You win the 5 first games, you get an icon. You get the next 5 games, you win them all, you get a skin, like, right? And you get and then you win like 50 games. Whenever you win 50 games, you get a huge reward that you only get, which is like faction based, right? And you're like, oh shit, I don't like the rewards in this faction. This guy leaves and just joins some other faction, right? Like some Ionia or Shadow Isles or whatever. Just want to leave Zonite. I don't like these guys anyways. They're just like not so fun to play with. So you just find somebody else. And that for that you have global chat, right? You have global chat and you just, it's gonna be such a fun experience. You have no idea. While I started to start edit and shit like that, right? Like I'm like, I just remembered another thing. You could always like go to Discord, by the way, and go to these servers, right? And look at like ranked right here. And you will see a bunch of people who are just admitting straight off that they're trying to like smurf, right? So you can just go over there and look at their tag and name, because everything is just there, right? And you can like instantly remove them from the get-go, right? You can just instantly Thanos snap them. So yeah, pretty cool. I also stumbled across this tweet right here, right? I dislike how disrespectful smurfing is. Let me just actually zoom in a little bit. Oh shit, that's too much. Okay, so I dislike how disrespectful smurfing is of the enemy team's time. If I queue in ranked, I expect 50% to win at baseline. If someone in my lobby is secretly challenger, I definitely don't have 50% to win. If I knew that beforehand, I would not have queued for the game. Fair or no? It is definitely fair, yes. I wouldn't have queued up either. I don't want the free win. I actually want to learn the game. That is how I see the game. It's a strategy game. The strategy gets out of the window if somebody's just playing the game for you, you know? So here, I'm not a fan of unranked challenger clients personally, but I definitely disagree that it can't be educational if the streamer is making that the intention. Having them explain their thought process and decision making in lower elos is really helpful. Okay, here's the thing. We have guides for such things. We don't really need streamers to tell us what to do. We need to figure shit out ourselves because we are playing the game. They're not playing the game for us. This has always been the case. It should always be the case because you're the one playing the game, right? That's the whole point. That's why you boot up the game, because you're playing the game. You're gonna learn the game by yourself. No spoon feeding. No spoon feeding. That's what League of Legends was before, and it should be continuing to be just like that, right? But here's the thing. If they're just gonna perma going for outplays and solo queuing war slaners for fun, that's different. Okay, let me find that video.
That's a problem. What is this message here? Are you really rude?
This is the message that actually applies with this guy right here, right? About the educational, you know, streamer part. Okay, let's do it.
Ruining the people's games by smurfing? Isn't it more of a learning experience on how the game should be played? If someone is smurfing a lobby, that would teach the other non-bronze players in the lobby how the game is meant to be played? No, because if I walk into a bronze lobby and I drop 30 kills, I solo kill the guy at level 2, I roam, I kill everybody, I'm 30-0, I am just one-shotting everyone and I win the game, do you really think anyone in that bronze lobby is going to learn the game based on what I'm doing? Do you think based on that game they're gonna be able to replicate anything that I did? The answer is no. They just...
Simple. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. So anybody who has this mindset that it is supposed to be educational, it's not. It's not educational. You're just watching your favorite streamer stomp a bunch of players who's probably is there to learn, learn the game, right? And get somewhere. Because, when a new player suddenly gets that new, fresh, competitive feeling, they're actually quite wholesome about it. Just like I used to be. Oh shit, I'm gonna actually play some ranked. It's gonna be really fun. Of course, ranked is not that fun, right? Experience-wise, not that fun. But that first feeling, you don't want that feeling to die down. And what happens, it ultimately dies down when, let's say, what Drew said over here, right? Right? If I knew that in my game I'm gonna have a challenger spoon feeding the game for me, then it's not fun. It's not fun. Then why am I even playing the game? We could just send him versus 5 people. He can win it for us, and I get free LP. You understand what I mean? It's the same feeling, and it is not good, and it is not healthy, and it should not be promoted. There you go.